Alright guys, it's Bengt. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're talking about no fat monk mode, whatever you want to call it, sexual energy retention or transmutation. There's a million different names for it. If you're not comfortable talking about masturbation, jerking off, porn, all that bullshit, then just click off the video because that's what this is about. Anyways, if you're still here, you know, you've probably heard of these things before. It's become rather popular, kind of especially within the self-improvement space, which is honestly a good thing. I think that a lot of guys have realized that, you know, porn, masturbation, and stuff like that is so damaging, not only on a mental and physical level, but also as far as you being fulfilled with life, being fulfilled with your relationships, and also managing to like make something of yourself. Like cheap sex and the ability to just like receive that dopamine and like jerking off and shit like that, bro, it is so destructive to you, and it just makes you fucking lazy, bro. It makes you lazy. Like, I can tell you right now, I'm in a chapter of my life where, like, even though it's kind of been forced upon me, like, I'm fucking dialed in, I'm locked in, and it feels amazing. I wake up, I go for a run, come home, you know, make my bag, make some drinks, whatever, go to the gym, and then like get back to work, grind, focus, go hard, fucking get it done, right? Really just like, I'm locked in, I'm trying to do everything that I can to further myself in life, to further my position in life, to create and to give back and fulfill my purpose through making these videos, through, you know, pushing my business forward, through creating art, stuff like that. And all of that stuff is only possible when you have sexual and creative energy. Now, this is something that might sound a little woo-ha, but I promise you it is not. Your seed, your sexual energy, your semen, your essence is literally what makes you a man. And that serum, that, you know, that sauce that you got, bro, that is your power. That is your superpower. That is what makes you you. That is what builds up your essence. Now, to spill that, to leak that, to use that irresponsibly limits your capacity to, you know, succeed in other aspects of life. Your seed has the potential to create a whole new sentient life form. Now, you can use that to create a child, to create a baby, to create a new life, and you can also use it to create a new life for you. So that creative pent-up energy, your sexual energy is creative energy, and that's what you got to understand. So if you're trying to create a business, if you're trying to create a new life for yourself, if you're trying to create money, to create art, to create a better body, all of those things require creative sexual energy in some way. Now, chances are you've probably gone through a phase of your life where maybe you were irresponsible with your sexual energy, and that's okay. I did too. I totally get it. I was there, you know, in high school, whatever, younger, kind of just uneducated, don't really know much, you know, easily tempted by the allure of, you know, cheap sex, easy access to women and pornography and stuff like that, and, you know, just kind of not really knowing what I was doing. And, you know, obviously you're, you know, going through puberty, your testosterone's crazy, you're horny as a motherfucker, like, bro, that's what we do, you know what I mean? But it's not healthy, and the society that we live in has 110% over-sexualized us, and there's a purpose behind that, there's an agenda behind that, there is a motive behind that. And if you are not powerful enough and don't have the self-control and the discipline to sit with and harness and utilize your sexual energy to do other things with your life, if the only means that you know how to fulfill or do anything with that energy is to like just jerk off and alleviate yourself and release that energy by yourself into a fucking tissue, toilet, whatever, fucking, you know, we don't have to go there, but like, if that's all that you know, if that is your mechanism, if that is your strategy for how you use that energy, you are wasting it completely, 100%, utterly wasting it. Now, let me tell you what happens when you take it into your own hands, when you're able to harness that energy, when you're able to sit with that energy, when you're able to have the self-control, the discipline, and the mental willpower to not be tempted by, you know, pornography, sexual imagery, stuff like that, because we see it everywhere. You have to literally like turn that piece of your brain off. turn it off completely. It's hard as fuck. But if you can do that, you will now be forced to find other means, other outlets for that energy. The gym is a great one. A business is a great one. Your work, your creative ventures, whatever it is, getting money, building up your status, your life, you know, money and muscles, bro. What makes you a fucking man that's valuable in this society, in this day and age in the first place, you know what I mean? Build up your status, build up your money, build up your muscles. Become a man that you are proud of, man. And I can't fully describe the feeling that I have. It's something that you just have to feel within yourself, and it might be different for everybody. But dude, for me, it's just this like, this raw fucking masculine power, bro. And I can't, like, I'm smiling and getting goosebumps and like, you know, I'm excited because I know that when I talk about that, the feeling, it comes to the surface, you know what I mean? And everybody will find out eventually. Like, I hope that every man at some point in their life has the power and finds it within themselves to experience that. But there is something very, very beautiful, very raw, very powerful that happens when you are able to disconnect from the ways that society has programmed you to think about and deal with sex and things like that, and specifically your sexual energy. And just, let's be honest, you jerking off, masturbating, watching porn is making you a weak man. It's making you lazy. You are not living up your potential. God is fucking disappointed in you, bro. You were not put on this planet to fucking spank it to other people having sex. Let's be real. I've talked about this in some of my other videos. You know, I've talked about porn and how damaging it is. Those are the most popular videos on my channel. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you might have come to the channel from those in the first place. So I understand that a lot of you guys that are watching this might be hearing me say these things for the second time, but to reiterate it and how important it is, you just got to understand that, like, man, there's something that you unlock that's different. It's beast mode, bro. If you want to accomplish things in your life, you're going to have to sacrifice certain things. And sacrificing sex, sacrificing pleasure, sacrificing instant gratification and feeling good with no reward just because you typed in a couple letters on your Google browser, clicked on some fucking sex that you wanted to watch. Like, bro, that's such a fucking weak men do that shit. And I'm saying this speaking from experience, bro. Like, this is as much me talking to you as it is me talking to myself. That's why I love making these videos, because it's literally me talking to myself. It's literally me inspiring me. It's literally me sharing my experience with myself, getting these thoughts off, telling you how I truthfully feel. And I motivate myself, bro. This is as much a practice of me trying to give back and help other people as it is trying to help myself and heal from these things. Because, bro, I was exposed to porn and sex and all that stuff at a young age, right? And I'm sure a lot of people probably have a similar experience where, you know, just the way that the world is, man, that shit be happening. And it's up to you as a grown man to make choices about what you're going to do and change. And if that's something you want to live with for the rest of your life, if you're comfortable living knowing that you never fulfilled your potential, knowing that there was a better life for you, man, I saw a Instagram video of David Goggins the other day talking about this. They asked him what his biggest fear is. And I'm going to assume that you're on this channel talking about self-improvement, watching self-improvement videos. You know who David Goggins is. You know what he's about, right? You've probably seen the exact video I'm talking about. When he says, what's your greatest fear? And David goes, my greatest fear is dying, going to heaven, and God shows me a list of all the things I was supposed to be that I wasn't. Like, that shit should fucking hit your soul. That shit touched me on a level that I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, there are things that I'm supposed to be doing with this life that I've been blessed to fucking live. You woke up this morning, bro. Some people didn't. That's crazy. As a man, we are here to create, to provide, to protect, to get strong, to do things, to create things, to build shit. What are you building, bro? What are you doing with your life? Are you proud of what you're doing? Are you proud of where you are? If not, then change, man. You have to right now, today, start today. It's not going to be easy. Porn and masturbation and all that shit is something I struggled with for years, and it's still always there. You know what I mean? If you're someone that has been an alcoholic or smoked cigarettes or had any other like addiction, dependency, bad habit like porn, masturbation, jerking off, all that stuff, they're all in the same category, bro. And those are things that, like, when you acknowledge that you have that, you can heal, you can grow, but it's something that you need to hardwire into your brain, because it's always going to be there. You know what I mean? Pornhub is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get taken down. You can always access that if you want, or go other places. You know what I mean? But you have to have the discipline and the self control to really lock in with yourself and understand that, yo, that's not what I want. I can do better. I am better. I'm capable of building something better. This is holding me back in my life, and it's something that I need to do. Now, I'm gonna wrap this video up soon here, but a couple more things I gotta touch on. Porn, masturbation, video games, junk food, and cheap dopamine like smoking and drinking and stuff like that is holding you back in life. It really is. Because unless you unlock the fucking monk mode, like God tier level discipline, where you literally remove all distractions from your life and you are 110% focused, that is what it takes to achieve the level of success that most of you guys probably think that you want. And I'm saying this having not even reached that yet, but I'm on my way, and I know that I'm doing the most, right? It's more of like a place of being. It's more of like a state of mind than a destination. You know what I mean? When you truthfully unlock this, you know what it feels like. You'll know, and you'll be like, wow, this is crazy. Like, why have I not? This is what it feels like it should be. You know what I mean? As a man, if you truthfully want to embrace your masculine nature, this is the stuff for me. Like, when I get this feeling, when I'm this dialed in, when I'm this focused, when I'm not wasting my time, distraction, utilizing my sexual energy appropriately, building up myself, building up my body, building up my business, doing my art, doing these videos, when I'm fucking 100% locked in, this for me is what it feels like life should be. The mental clarity, the mental focus, the drive, the passion, the discipline, that for me, it allows me to know that, like, okay, I'm on my path, I'm on my purpose, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? It's a very, very good feeling, and it compounds on itself, because once you get to a certain place, it's like, like I said, porn is always going to be there. Nicotine, tobacco, alcohol is always going to be there. However, once you get to a certain place, and once you realize and see the results of monk mode, no fap, semen retention, sexual energy transmutation, being locked in, being focused, being disciplined, cutting out distractions, getting somewhere with your fucking life, once you start to see the results, it makes those distractions and those wastes of time and energy so much less appealing. Because you're like, bro, I know that once you get on this path, once you get locked in, you're, like I said, that this is what it's supposed to be. And anything less than that, is not filling up to your potential. So, man, if you guys are still jerking off watching porn and are at a place in life where you feel like you could be doing more, or you want more for yourself, understand that that's something that you're going to have to change, and it's holding you back. And I mean that with love. I make these videos with love and compassion. I try my best to inspire people and to share my experience from myself. But at the same time, it's like, you got to know that, like, I'm going to give you the harsh truth, man. I'm going to tell it how it is. And, like, in my own life, those are things that I have struggled with. Like, honestly, it's destroyed me. It's broken and bent me at certain places in my life where, it's led me to very dark places. And I'm telling you that because I need you to, know that you're not alone in that, but also know that if you continue on that path, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be satisfied with life. But anyways, yo, I appreciate you listening to my rant. More videos coming soon. If you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, spending some time of your day with me. I hope you got something from this video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, have a blessed day. Stay up, family. Much love. Stay on your purpose. Stay doing your thing. Deuces.